Hi, welcome to my channel. I will be doing tarot readings. This will be pertaining to Dramageddon 3, Karmageddon, whatever you want to call it. I've done quite a few Jeffree Star tarot readings. I've done a couple of James Charles readings as well. Now, I used to be a Jeffree Star fan. About a couple of years ago, I watched YouTube, but I wasn't like really subscribed to anybody, if you want to say that. I just kind of like watched YouTube if, somebody linking a video, like, hey, watch this, that kind of thing. So it wasn't until like a couple of years ago, a friend just kind of recommended Jeffree Star to me to watch because she knew like I liked makeup. That I liked makeup, I was into makeup and stuff like that. And, and I was not into it professionally, whatever. And watching his videos, I got to enjoy loving makeup, and because I used to have like this connection I had with my mom, and she passed, and I wish I can kind of show her like, just kind of like the beauty industry and all that kind of fun stuff, and makeup and playing with it and doing all that kind of fun stuff. And so I would watch his videos and a few other people's videos too, and tutorials and stuff like that. So I learned, and I just kind of just watched him just kind of like on the surface because, he's fun and he's catty or whatever. And so then Dramageddon 2 happened, and, it was kind of juicy and crazy and everything, but I knew deep down when I did the cards that, Jeffree Star tried to one-up James, and it screwed him over with Dramageddon 2. And so I predicted Dramageddon 2. I called it out in January, and I called out that James Charles scandal. And then I've called out Dramageddon 3, and I've called out how all these scandals are coming up and how the cremated palette is not going to do well. And I pointed out that, Shane was going to have a scandal, a huge scandal, and that Jeffree Star was going to throw him under the bus. And after like all these things, and especially what like was eye-opening was the Liam videos. That was groundbreaking. And at that point, I just I really enjoy the makeup company, but unfortunately I just cannot support him anymore, and I only knew about Shane Dawson because of Jeffree Star. So of course I had no idea, and I think a lot of people had no idea, that train wreck incident was going to happen. So, so I just want to make it very clear, I no longer support Jeffree Star, and so this reading is going to be kind of going forward. So we all, so as of the date of this video, we know that Tati has, has spoken out, and there's a few other T channels, a few people are starting to kind of drop and kind of dropping their experiences they had with Jeffree Star and everything. So we're going to wait and see how things play out. So I'm going to go ahead and start throwing cards down. This deck I'm going to be using is going to be the Trip and Wait Tarot deck. Now, please note that this is a general collective tarot reading, okay? And please make sure that you subscribe and like this channel and hit the notification bell and share this video. Make sure you comment down below if the reading resonates. I know Jeffree Star is, is a Scorpio, I know that. But I think it's like Shane Dawson. I think like, is he a Cancer? I can't remember, so if you know like the signs of the other people that are involved, please go ahead and shout them down below. Please make sure to shoot down what your theories are. If the reading resonates, a lot of times, people are like, no, that doesn't resonate. And then they'll come back months later and then they're like, girl, you're completely right about everything. And that's what always happens. So, alrighty then. So we're going to go ahead and find out what's going on with Jeffree Star, Tati, and Shane Dawson. So first I'm going to go ahead and start throwing cards down pertaining to Jeffree Star. So let's see what tactic Jeffree Star is going to be using. Okay, so I have the 7 of Wands reverse. I have the 3 of Wands reverse. Okay. I have the Eight of Pentacles. I have the Ace of Swords. I have the the Nine of Wands, and then I have the Eight of Cups reversed. The bottom of the deck, the overall vibe for Jeffree Star is the High Priestess here, okay? This is going to be Cancer, Pisces vibe. This could also be his energy as well. He definitely has secrets, okay? So he has a log, and these are all the receipts that he has on people. And he has a third eye. He is very sneaky, very manipulative, and he comes across as very alluring, where he can manipulate you, fish information out of you, and he will use that information against you when it best serves him. There's also a little bit of an Aquarius vibe because she is cloaked in stars. Now I am seeing like somebody very spiritual. I am seeing like an overall woman. She may be the one that spills all the tea. So this could be Tati, of course, because it is an older woman. But this person has the tea, has the receipts, and they're willing to spill. So she's like, I am holding my cards, and I have the secrets. So this could be Tati holding things against him. Now, I do see 2 8s here. So this is going to be about communications that Jeffree Star is going to be experiencing. So the 7 of Wands reversed, this is finding out somebody was shady, somebody was dishonest. So his card has been played and he's been exposed as somebody being a mean girl. He's going to look at this as this person betrayed him. That's how he's going to take it, is that this person is now an enemy, a frenemy. So he feels like Tati held a secret. The fact that she's been communicating with James Charles, things of that nature. So the cat's out of the bag. So now he's been exposed and he's not looking great. So the 3 of Wands, he's been moving on to a different direction. So how he's going to do it is that he's going to detach and move forward. So he's going to use the method of, that was the old Jeffree Star, that was the old thing. So he's going to deflect and move forward, right? And he thinks that he's going to get out of this. He's going to leave the scenario in a better position, because he's just going to focus on work with the 8 of Pentacles here. He's going to focus on his business. He's going to focus on his work. He's going to keep quiet. So how he's trying to handle this is that he's trying to move forward. I'm just going to focus on my work, going to focus on my coin, just focus on doing my thing. Because there's an epiphany that he's realized. There's some sort of spiritual awakening that Jeffree Star has. It's pertaining to business or how he conducts business with other people. Now, the 9 of Wands, he's going to probably come out of this mostly unscathed, but he's going to look at this as a victory. But the thing is that he is always going to be on the defensive, and the reason why is that his reputation has been tarnished, and it's going to be so much harder for him to get recognition and for him to it's going to be a lot harder for him, because people are not going to really wanting to work with him, because they're not willing to associate themselves with him. Because no matter how much shadow work that he does, it doesn't matter how much shadow work that he does. It doesn't matter how many years have passed. It doesn't matter how many charity events he does. It doesn't matter how much he's grown and changed and evolved as a person. That stigma of his reputation of always known as using people allegedly, dragging people allegedly, it's very, he's trying to dodge this bullet, and he will, because he's going to be communicating, and he is going to use advice from an attorney. He's going to be using certain wording. So he is going to he's going to be on script. So when he finally addresses this to the public, He's going to go on script. He's going to go according to what his attorneys go by. He is definitely going to be on the defensive, definitely for sure, pertaining to this. He knows that his reputation is going to be harnished. He is not going to really have a voice anymore. And a lot more businesses and associations are going to choose to distance themselves from him because of it. It's kind of like, I mean, I guess you can look at it in many other aspects. It's kind of like Woody Allen, like that's an example where a scandal where he is going to get work, but his reputation forever, he is tarnished, you know? And because he's going to be moving on from this with the 8 of Cups here. So he is definitely going to be selling his home. He's going to be relocating. He's going to be relocating. He's going to probably have to move his business. Things are going to have to be smaller. So like a smaller home, a smaller factory, a smaller business. It feels like things are going to be smaller. He's going to come out fine unscathed, but he has been hit financially. He has been hit with his ego, definitely, for sure. So yeah, I just want to throw 1 or 2 more cards down. I'm going to go ahead and use the 420 Tarot deck real quick with him. So what is the outcome with Jeffree Star? So what's going to happen with Jeffree Star? So I have the Knight of Cups reverse. What's going to happen with Jeffree Star pertaining to the scandal? Something else come out? Okay, the Fool card reverse. So I have the Knight of Cups reverse. I have the Fool card reverse. Okay, so I have Nate is probably going to be... Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm going to... Hold on. I'm not going to... Those are way too many cards. I know I've said this a few times in my previous videos, but I do have a feeling like Nate or a really close old friend or an old lover, somebody that had either romantic or very strong ties with, is going to be coming out. Okay, I have the Ace of Swords here. I have the Magician card reverse and the 5 of Cups reverse. The bottom of the deck, it is the 7 of Swords. So this is what's going to be happening with the outcome. So the first part of the reading was what Jeffree Star's tactics and what he's going to hope to try to accomplish. Okay, and here is what the outcome's going to happen. So the 7 of Swords, he is lying, all right? Secrets are going to be revealed, okay? He's going to be caught red motherfucking handed. He thinks he's going to get away with it. He's not. This is going to be somebody that he trusts is going to come out and spill the tea, okay? So I do have the Knight of Cups reverse. This is a Scorpio vibe. This is him. So he's going to feel very bitter and salty, and he feels played, and he feels like he's been bamboozled. He feels like a fool. Like he played himself, and I'm going to kind of quote him, you know, because how he shaded, oh God, Jesse Slaughter. You done goofed, Jeffree. You done goofed, okay? So this is him being very bitter, very salty, okay? Because Scorpio, this is also a Sagittarius vibe. It could possibly be one of the Dolan twins coming out and speaking out. It does not have to be the Dolan twins. It could be another Scorpio. It could be another Sagittarius. But this is somebody that was a leader that feels like their crown was stripped off of them. This is somebody that was bamboozled, that was played. They did trust Jeffree Star. They did consider him like a friend. They considered him family. This could also be Shane Dawson coming out to speak against him. This could also be Nate coming out to speak against him. Because the Ace of Swords, there's clarity, there's an aha moment. So there's a spiritual awakening. They had an epiphany, okay? They realized that they felt they were giving their loyalty to this person blindly. They were giving their love and loyalty to a false prophet. This could also be Rich Lux coming out and spilling tea and receipts, trying to cover his ass before, you know, the Titanic ship. You know, like the rats jumping off a sinking ship. He could be pulling that shit. But it's somebody going to be spilling tea, spilling receipts because they had an epiphany here. They realized that they were idolizing a false prophet. They were idolizing somebody that is an alleged sociopath, an alleged narcissist. This is somebody that is an alleged manipulator. This is somebody that they sell snake oil. Voldemort, apparently. Because this is the Fool card, I'm sorry, because I said the Knight card and the Magician card. This is the Knight card and the Fool card, Sagittarius vibe. And then I have the Magician card here, which is also Sagittarius as well. So, strong Sagittarius vibe. This is definitely the Fool and the Magician card. Okay, so fire sign, strong Sagittarius. It could even be the Dolan twins because there's two, right? The Magician and the Fool card. These are people that have a very strong public platforms, okay? So these are people that have a very strong public platform. They have millions of followers, okay, on social media. They have very strong ties with Jeffree, and they feel very betrayed. Jeffree is also going to take this as a betrayal because anybody that speaks badly against him, he takes this as an utter betrayal. The Five of Cups reverse, they're no longer grieving. They're no longer depressed. It feels like this person was on the edge. It feels like this person was not well mentally, where they were having very dark thoughts. This could be him, this could be the other person, this could be his victims, but the secret is going to be exposed, okay? So that is interesting about Jeffree Star. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick spread real quick on, let's do Tati real quick. So Tati, what is going to be your outcome? So Tati Westbrook, what is going to be your outcome, whether with you, with James Charles, whether if there's going to be a civil class action lawsuit? Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Let me go ahead and shuffle real quick. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, throw some cards. Okay, so I have the Three of Cups here. Excuse me, not Three of Cups, excuse me, Three of Swords here for Tati. I also have the Lovers card here, the Magician card reverse. I have the Ten of Cups. Let me get one more card for Tati. What is going to be the outcome? And I have the Guru card. Okay, the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe I have for Tati is the Justice card reverse. This is a Libra vibe. So she feels like this is a karmic lesson that Tati had to learn, okay? She got some major backlash. Okay, she definitely learned this lesson. She is very regretful of this, and it backfired. It backfired on her badly. She got played. She thought what she was doing was the right thing. She honestly did, because Libras, they try to be fair, they try to be diplomatic, they try to be truthful. They're all, you know, and it was not on her side, and she got played. And this was a karmic lesson that Tati had to play, and it involves a water sign, of course, Jeffree Star. Now, I do have the Three of Swords here. So this is obviously betrayal pertaining to a three-party situation pertaining to James Charles, to Jeffree Star, and to Shane Dawson, okay? So this is heartache, disappointment, loss of respect, and she feels literally stabbed in the back. With the Lovers card here, this is a Gemini vibe, so she feels really bad of how she betrayed James Charles. So she will, no matter how much time goes by, I mean, eventually the pain will be smaller, but she's always going to feel guilty. She's always going to feel betrayal. She's always going to feel bad that she hurt James Charles because of this. The Magician card reversed, this is a Sagittarius vibe. She feels betrayed. She feels like she was played as a fool, She feels like she was bamboozled. She was lied to. She was sold by snake oil because this person who has a very strong social media status, very strong platform, manipulated her. With the Magician card reversed, this is somebody that, you know, is a con artist, and this person will try to lure, they're scam artists, and they'll scam money from you. They will scam you to let down your vulnerability. This person is a narcissist. This person is egotistical. This person is very manipulative, and they'll exploit you. They will exploit you because you are vulnerable and because you have insecurities about yourself, and they are going to take advantage of that. The Ten of Cups here, there's a lot of happiness here. So I do see within Tati that her family is going to expand. I do see that in time. I feel like it's going to be probably around the end of this year or the beginning of 2021 is when she will officially start forming or having a family. I am also seeing her being more connected, more involved in James Charles' life as well. And the Guru card, right? Beauty Guru card. This is the Hierophant. This is the Taurus card. This is about truth and justice. This is about diplomatic and fair and compromises. So this is also going to be a court legal battle. I do believe that this is going to be on her side. There is going to be a mediator that is going to be involved, and she is rebuilding her brand, her empire, and I do believe that she or James is going to be number one where it comes to the beauty guru community. Now, I want to go ahead and throw down just a little bit of cards for Shane Dawson because, oh, that boy is a train wreck, and oh, yeah. Cancel culture, yeah, you deserve that one. You totally deserve that one, Shane Dawson. So I kind of want to see where this train wreck with him goes from here. Let me go ahead and break that. Okay, so let me go ahead and throw a couple of cards down for Shane Dawson. Okay, so I have the Devil card reverse. I have the Wheel of Fortune here. I do have the Justice card here. I do have the Ace of Cups reverse. I do have the Death card reverse. I have the Two of Pentacles reverse. I have the Ace of Wands reverse, and then I have the Four of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, the overall vibe I have, it is going to be the Four of Swords. This is going to be for Shane Dawson. So this is him needing to take a break. This is him needing to take a break off of social media. So he is going to he is probably going to be offline for a while for his own mental health. Now, I don't know whether if he is going to be admitted into like a rehab facility or a psychiatric center. I'm not making assumptions about his mental health. I don't want to go there. It just feels like he is going to be getting some intense therapy. It feels like he's going to get some like one-on-one counseling, and it's not like it's going to be like at a resort or retreat. It feels like he is purposely going to be taking time, like stepping away from like his Hollywood or, you know, Calabasas home and go somewhere like in Wyoming or something like that and just kind of take a break, stay away from social media, and just kind of regroup. So the overall vibe is that he's going to be taking a break. He may come back like within 4 weeks. He may come back in 4 months, okay? Now, there is also 2 4s here, so it's going to be about attainment for him. I also see 2 aces as well, which is going to be about beginnings for him as well. So I do see the Devil card reverse. I do see a toxic tie that is ending, Capricorn vibe. Now, this is going to be toxic behavior, whether if it's toxic ties with himself, things like detaching your ego, things that you don't like about yourself. You're deshelling, you're removing the toxicity from you. This could be toxic relationships that you have with people, like Tana Mojo, Jeffree Star, so on and so forth, right? You know, so it could be problematic people. This could be in a romantic relationship that you're in with someone. Now, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, in about 3 to 6 months, he's gonna be experiencing a little bit of good luck. So while he's taking a break, you know, he's cleaning up his act. He's starting to kind of deshell, remove things that no longer fit him. 3 to 6 months, there's gonna be upswing of good luck for him because he's just kept out of the shadows. He's just been kind of working on himself. Now, the Justice card here, Libra vibe, there is going to be some good karma coming his way. So I do feel like with Shane Dawson, there's going to be some sort of redemption that's going to be happening with him. Now, this could be him dropping some major receipts pertaining to Jeffree Star or somebody else. But it feels like he is taking proactive actions to remove things that are toxic. So he's actually going to be doing some real work. He's not glossing things over with his overpriced lip gloss. The wheel, there's going to be a lot of like love and abundance and prosperity that's going to be coming his way because he is removing and purging out the negative. He's embracing the new things that is going to be happening. This is a really good karmic lesson that Shane is learning because instead of now just fighting it, he's actually just accepting the criticism. He's removing his ego. He's taking a break and he's learning and evolving. He will be striking down the gauntlet. I do feel like he will be coming out, like when he comes out from retirement for his break, he will be, I think he's going to be honest. He's going to be showing some receipts. He's going to be showing his side of the story. Now, I don't think it's going to excuse everything that he does, but I do think it's going to kind of shed light and try to make him like he's gonna try to revamp his image like how PewDiePie did. And I know like there's gonna be one or two comments gonna be like implying that PewDiePie revamped his image, right? So I do have the Ace of Cups reversed. So I do feel like around the 4 to 6 months time period, his relationships, his personal relationships with people, he's going to be having falling outs. So this does not have to be romantic. This could be, remember, love is platonic. You could be having falling outs with family, friends, you know, old colleagues, business partners, romantic partnership. So this could be pertaining to Ryland. This could also be ending ties with toxic people like Mojo and Jeffree Star, allegedly, right? Now, the Death card reversed is the Scorpio vibe. This is somebody unwilling to change. So, during this time period, you know, Shane Dawson has reflected, and he is going to speak his truth. And he's going to speak out against Jeffree Star, I feel like, just because he feels like he's been betrayed. He had a lot of love and admiration for him. And I think he even had like a crush or something like that on him. It feels like he had like some sort of infatuation or something like that. And I think he's realizing that Jeffree Star will never change. And I think he's going to own up to it. And Shane Dawson is going to have some more of that humble pie, if you hear me. Now, the two of Pentacles reverse. This is him losing business partnerships, sponsorships with people. I do see him moving, relocating as well. So he may have to sell his home, relocate to somewhere a little bit more affordable. Now the Ace of Wands reverse. He's not going to get any business opportunities or anything like that. So I think when he makes his redemption video, it's going to clear his name for at least like some of the drama, but everything else pertaining to his racism, to the animal abuse allegations, and the blackface routines and him making merch off of his racist blackface Shanae merch and everything else, like all that kind of stuff. He and his and with the Smith family, like he will never recover. He will never have like a real YouTube career again. He will come back one more time, either like in a podcast or upload from like a YouTube video or something. He will do an interview where he will spill the tea and he will be honest, and he will clear his name where it comes to removing certain people from his life. But when it comes to a business career, when it comes to his YouTube and everything else, he's not going to have that career anymore. He's going to be blacklisted. Let's just keep it real. And he's no longer to feel insecure. And I think the problem with Shane is that he takes one step forward and then he takes two steps back. So he realizes, he starts to make some progressions and changes, and then when he encounters a setback or he's actually facing consequences to his actions, because just because like you donate a whole bunch of money to charity doesn't erase the fact that you've done multiple blackface routines for many times, and you were making merch for your Shanae line, right? All that money you donate don't erase the fact of what you are. Let's just keep it real. So I think is, instead of accepting the criticism and eating that humble pie, and you're gonna have to do some really deep self-reflection, and you're gonna have to crack that ego. Your ego needs to be cracked hard in order for you to deshell, in order for you to move on from this, is what I get. So that is my reading I have for Jeffree Star, for Tati, and for Shane Dawson. So if these readings resonated, and if anybody wants to timestamp below, you know, the timeline for the Jeffree Star, the Tati, and the Shane Dawson, you're more than happy to. I'm not going to be offended if you want to do that in the comment section down below. Tell me what you think, if the reading resonates, if you feel like I'm spot on. I know some of you guys are going to come back a few weeks, a few months later going like, she was right, that bitch was right. So please tell me what you feel. Thank you for watching this video. I love you guys, and please subscribe to this channel. And if you'd like to book a personal tarot reading, in the description box below is a link to my Instagram channel. You can check out my pricing, and you can DM me directly to book a tarot reading. Thank you again, and nano.